And good midday to you. Welcome again to Midday with the Pastor. And now, be the Pastor. Thank you for joining me. Wait a minute. Let me cut this on. I thought this was on. 1, 2, yeah, there we go. Thank you for joining me on this midday, this snowy Thursday afternoon. The snow has finally stopped here in Memphis, but we still got about 8 to 10 inches of snow on the outside. It's 26 degrees currently on the outside here in Memphis. Hope those of you in Texas that watch me daily, that you're doing okay, that you are not a product right now of the rolling cut-offs by your company. I believe it's energy that controls your utilities in your area. Glad to have you here with us on today. I'm going to, my subject today, I'm just going to talk about the good old days, because I'm going to deal with depression tonight when it seems there is no hope. That's what I want to talk about on today. And I've got a good subject for tomorrow, too. And I was just reading a post earlier today that a woman had about her and her children. And it's something that I've never talked about. And I want to talk about it tomorrow, not today. So I'm not going to even get into the subject on today. But tomorrow I'm going to talk about when your greatest hurt is your children. That's what I'm going to talk about tomorrow at 7 o'clock. When your greatest hurt, what causes you the greatest pain, what breaks your heart the most, is your children. That's going to be tomorrow's conversation. But today's conversation is going to be just the good old days. Don't forget, today is your last day to get my book or to pre-order the book. Today is the very last day to pre-order the book. www.chocolatereadings.com/The Cussing Pastor. The very last day. The book is set for release tomorrow. According to what the weather is, it might be a few days before you get your book. I haven't even got mine yet. But tomorrow is the very last day. Then you will have to order it online. I'm going to order some books to have here. I'm going to order about 100 at a time. I'm going to have some books here so that, but these are going to be the autograph copies. That's going to cost you $40 for me to autograph them personally to you. Those are going to be the $40 books that I'm going to have here. Also, we are starting tomorrow. You'll be able to order the ebook of Bullshit from the Pulpit for $14.99. We'll give you all of that information on tomorrow. I'm hopeful that you will support me and support the book. Because if you're supportive of this book, I'm going to write another one by the end of the year. Okay? All right. Now let me do this before I get into my subject. You know, I don't mind folk talking about me. I don't. I'm thick-skinned enough to understand that, hey, you're going to run your mouth. Okay? You're going to run your mouth, and you're going to run your mouth about things that you really don't know anything about. But I hate for people to lie on me. Okay? I hate when you find the necessity just tell a flat foot lie. And I blocked a woman on Facebook today. And I want to invite you to go to her page. Her name is Tamika Gross, Grose. First name is Tomeke. I blocked her, and I blocked everybody that made a negative statement on her lie, that attached themselves to the lie that she told. She wrote a post that stated that I was on the air hating on the Bernards because they got a Netflix deal for a series. I don't think that I said anything disparaging about the Bernards. I did make it known. I did post the original commercial that got them fame. Bernard's Funeral Home is not the first drive-through funeral home. It's not. I think there's one in Chicago as well and one in another city. It's not. But the commercial that I produced, I created, I used my page several years ago to put the commercial on my page. It went viral. It's a humorous commercial. I did set the record straight that yes, it was my commercial that got them notoriety. Okay? It was my commercial that got them notice. I never said anything about why they get a show or I want to be on the show. Let me say this to Lioness Tamika Gross. I don't want to be on nobody's series. Okay? Because I get paid. Okay? I get paid to even make a cameo appearance. I would get paid. That's that on that. But I'm not interested in that. Then the question was like, how come you ain't get no show? My time coming. And one of the things that I do is just like with the book deal. I didn't mention the book until everything was in place, the I's dotted and the T's were crossed, and contract is in hand. Because with me knowing that I have enemies, there are projects that I move in silence on. I don't even tell Mel. I tell nobody else. I move on a lot of things in silence. I work on things in silence. I am not interested in a reality show at all. I have turned down the concept of me doing a reality Sure. That's not what I'm about. No, I don't even tell mail. No. And if you infuse trumpet, say anything stupid, I don't like you no way. You'll be gone. It ain't mail's business. Until I dot all the I's and cross all the T's. Okay? And no, I don't discuss every facet of my business with mail. Just like I don't ask something about the bank. Okay? I've handled my business for 40 years the way that I handle it. So I don't have to have a discussion. I don't have to have a discussion about the decisions that I make about my business with anybody. Okay? And that includes mail. I don't do scripted TV. I don't do scripted radio. When and if it's not a problem with her, why do you care, man? Yeah. She don't have a choice in it nowhere. Okay? One thing that I'm a grown-ass man, and I make my own decisions on a whole lot of things. And some things I don't run, when it comes to my business, I don't run by a woman. I've been doing what I do a long time. I'll tell you about it when I got it in place. But I don't do the I hopes and, when. I operate on when I got a deal in place. I learned a long time ago that sex is as hell. Then fuck you. You can eat out of my sex's ass. I don't ask a woman, can I? I don't ask a woman, may I? Okay? This business that I've been doing it over 40-some years. In fact, I was doing this business when she was born. So I don't have to get an okay. And when I'm spending my money or adjusting my funds to do it, I ain't got to get nobody's okay to spend my money that I allocate for business. I don't have to communicate. If you don't like what I say, get the fuck off my goddamn site. I don't have to communicate and tell you what I'm doing. Okay. I run my own shit. And any woman that don't understand that I run my own shit, you don't understand me. I've been in business for myself too goddamn long. And a man that got to run everything that he does by a woman is a very weak motherfucker. I am not he. I don't understand the banking business other than I go and I take some money there and I go get some out. I don't ask about the ins and outs of what she does at the bank. I just know she gets a nice check. She knows I get nice checks for the things I do. But I am not a man that runs everything I do by a woman. Will not be that way. My business has operated without a woman, and it'll operate with one. I'm the captain of my own ship. And any woman that I've ever dealt with has always had to understand I'm in charge. Okay? And in infused tropics, you gotta be a bitch. Okay? Because you're coming at me like one. Some of you as women like weak ass men that they bring everything to you. A couple shit. I'm not talking about personal business that handles the house. But when it comes to the Thaddeus Matthews brand, the cussing pastor brand, I make the decision solely. If it's good, I made the decision. If it's bad, you can't give me on advice on something that you don't know anything about. I'm not going to go into McDonald's and tell them how to fix the hamburgers. Okay? Because I ain't never worked at McDonald's, Burger King, or Dixie Queen. That ain't what I do. But I am a man from the old school. I am a man that believes that a man is the head. Mel is 45 years old, and I've been around this business about that long. Okay? So I understand this business. I may not understand a whole lot of things, but TV and radio and working for myself. I haven't had a job working for somebody else in over 30 some years. Okay, so the struggle is real. Kick them out, shut the fuck up. If you say, you come on the program, you listen. Don't come agitating anything. Be a motherfucker that's on time, then you know what the fuck that I'm talking about. I've learned a long time ago. Don't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing all the time. This ain't my first marriage. This ain't my first rodeo. Okay. And, my ex-wife didn't even know had no idea how much money I made. They should probably ask more for more in the divorce. I said, God damn, I gave you 2 Cadillacs and I'm giving you some money every month. God damn. My ex-wife didn't even know when I made my first million. Didn't trust her. I trust Mel. That's the only reason that I'm getting married again. But if you call it being a sexist or a chauvinist, that I'm that shit. I run my own shit. I bend and I grin and I go along. But when it comes to my business, I handle my own business. I don't attach no monies. I don't put my name on your account. You don't put mine on yours. Whatever you need, I got it for you. And for tax reasons, I don't want no whole lot of damn accounts. No goddamn way. I keep cards. And if you need some money, I got what you need. Okay? Because I always understand that women keep a certain amount of money that a man never knows about. And I don't worry about your money. I thought married people have jumped the coin. That's what you get for thinking. Think in one hand and shit in the other and see which one gets full first. I don't do joint accounts. You involve the IRS in joint accounts. See, you got a joint account with a man who may owe child support. He may owe the government. When you marry him, they can go into the bank account and take the money. Don't be dumb. Don't let marriage make you stupid. Keep your separate accounts. She can get my card. She knows only thing she needs is my PIN number. She knows she knows my PIN number on most of my cards. Okay. She can go get $1,000, $500. So if I give her my card and say, hey, you can spend this. I'm in business. I got some debt. I don't attach that. Kick me mouth like, didn't you and Dale have a joint account? Bitch, get off my page. No woman attaches herself to my money. And you're an ignorant bitch for even coming on my page and saying that. Dale had access to my business, the part of the business that I wanted her to have access, that we use money for the business. Dale paid my bills, paid the business bill and my personal bills at that time. That's what an assistant does. But you have an account for business. And I know every dime I got. I don't have to speculate. I know how much money I got, in what accounts I got them in. I don't love a woman, never to the extent you know where all my money is. Okay? So, you ask questions that ain't your business. If you don't trust your spouse, why do people get married? You's an ignorant bitch. It's about business. And the only woman that I trust 100%, I buried her. Any other woman may cross you at any other time. And it's a damn business account. And I'm the business. I'm the brand. Ain't nobody else the brand. Ain't nobody else the business. And you have to know who you marry. I ain't weak. And I ain't broke. And I ain't got to ask no woman for no money. See, some women like men that have to ask them. I ain't gonna ask you for shit. If I ain't got it, I know how to go get it. And I'm a leader. I'm not a good follower, but I'm a fucking good leader. I put my trust. Decided tomorrow she wanted to go a different way. I ain't got to fuck over nobody if you strippers. I got my own. I got my own. See, you can't put a woman in her place if you ain't got no place. I ain't got to depend on a woman for shit. Nothing. I pay the cost to be the boss. And anytime that you don't think that I'm the boss, you have to find you somewhere else to be. Anything with more than two heads is retarded or deformed. You're a freak of nature. I pay all the house bills. All of them. Even though presently males in the house that was mine. She don't pay no bills here. I asked for a dime of no bills. I don't ask for no half on shit. You with a man that gotta have half on this and half on that. Y'all can't. Uh, so in essence, I'm a sugar daddy. Bitch, you off my page. Call it what you want. But these were my bills. And I paid the bills before her. I paid my own shit. Vehicles that I have on the outside, I pay for them. And I give her money. But she makes good money. We go out to eat. She pull out a card like I do. Sometimes she won't let me pull out a card. Because I overcompensate. I ain't gonna let you beat me. I'm a man. Lisa Mays. So is Mel a bank vice VP like you say because someone posted that she's just a call center supervisor at Regions? You motherfuckers show like my business, don't you? You like Lisa Mays. Bitch, why you all in my business? Why are you asking questions? Now, all I know is what a business card says. I know that when I met her 6 years ago, she was a vice president at the call. She was a supervisor at the call center 6 years ago. She's had 3 promotions since I've known her. Her card now says vice president or whatever that teaching program is. So, bitch, why you worried about my motherfucking business? Why you worried about the money in my goddamn household? You jealous biller bitches. Because, bitch, you work at the motherfucking laundromat. You want to be all concerned about what's going on at my house. I wouldn't marry a woman that ain't got no money. Please understand me. If you was a $20,000 a year motherfucker, I wouldn't marry you. I fuck you, but I won't marry you. Because you ain't bringing nothing to the table. Because like you want me to bring something to the table, God damn it, you better bring something too. Butterfly, why you wondering the same thing? When they was flying, they fly all over the country to teach banking. I wouldn't have a motherfucker that make $20,000, $30,000 a year. What the fuck I'm gonna do with you? Huh? What the fuck I'm gonna do with a motherfucker that don't make but $30,000 a year? You can't be a helpmate. Because you the motherfucker need some help. You ain't making but $30,000 a year. You need some help. I grossed $154,000 last year. Bitch, ain't nobody asked you for getting W-2. And bitch, you still, to me, you're a broke motherfucker if all you made was $150,000 last year. You ain't made no money. Yeah, that's right. I want to do it. That's right. You motherfucking right. I bet you want the ones who make $20,000 to buy my stupid ass book. You motherfucking right. Then you gonna post you grossed $154,000 last year. Did you? That's all. I spent more than that on ministry last year. Yes, Lisa Mays. Bitch, you want to get in a word for word with me? Bitch, call me. 901-231-9239. Money can't buy love, though. You saying you can't fall in love with a woman who makes $30,000 a year? I said I can't marry you. That's what I said. I can't marry you because with the things and the goals and the ambitions and the things that I want to do, you can't. You don't. We don't have the same vision. We got to be on the same vision card. I blocked you already. If I blocked you, bitch, you wouldn't be on this page. But bitch, call me. 901, I ain't blocked you. Apparently you can hear me. Call me. 901-231-9239. This is this you. If it ain't you, I'm going to hang up. Because I want to talk to whoever this is.
Phone. Michael Blaster.
Sir, did I ask you to call me?
Press 1.
Did I ask you to call me?
Press
Oh.
2.
Sir, I haven't opened up the phone lines. Why are you calling me? Why are you calling me, sir? Why you call me? You's a dumb motherfucker then. See, you know, and the reason that some of y'all are not successful is because you worry about everybody's business but your own. Clifford Alexander, I suspect she makes probably 67, 70,000 a year and is probably keeping me afloat. Keeping me afloat. Why do you think I need to be kept afloat? Did you hear me say that in the 4 years of the ministry, I spent $500,000 on Naked Truth? Do you think that if I was a broke motherfucker, I could have spent $504,000 on just the church? And then pay $72,000 a year to be on TV? Do you think, are you naive enough to think that the only thing that I got my hands on is what you see me do right here? Huh? But your concept comes out of jealousy and envy, and you don't know. And when a nigga don't know where your money come from, they don't know what you do, they speculate. They niggagate. That's what I call it. Let's call it that. They niggagate. Because I was told one time that I was a drug dealer. I was a major drug dealer. And that, you know, I was sending folk down into where they place at down in Mexico where they go get the drugs and shit. Do you understand the term multiple streams of income? Do you understand that there are certain moves that I make that I don't tell nobody? You worry about my bank account. Do you think I could sit up in this house all day, every day? My car ain't moved since Monday. Got snow all over it. I can't hardly see it. If I was broke, and don't nobody do that shit but niggas. Don't nobody do that but niggas. The repo business was very good to me. If I had had the sense that I have now, over 20 some years ago, when I started the repo company, shit, I wouldn't have done nothing ever again. If I had to invest, one time I'm setting up with 6 cars. What the fuck? I'm a clause holic. Okay. I'm not making the money this year that I made prior to the pandemic. But I ain't gonna make less than $15,000 a month. Because of my other business interests that I'll never tell you make money while I'm asleep. Okay. It's not like that how you can hear her teaching in the back. She making money in the snow. Who coming for you, April? Because I'll get rid of their ass. Don't nobody fuck with April but me. That's when you're making money. You're making money when you make money when you sleep. So you motherfuckers just why y'all worry about me? Now we can't tune you in. Should have been on time. That's when you're making money. How did I get on that? Oh, Tamika Gross. Baby, please understand that I'm not jealous of the Bernards. They're some nice people. But I was just bringing you to the fact that it was my commercial that gave them notoriety. Okay, that's all. And it's a fact. I hope them all the success that they deserve. I do. You love your Section 8? Pull you. Who you arguing with, April? So I can go and pull them off the page. But I believe in the concept of making money. So now that I ain't making what I was making, I'm trying to figure out some new ways to make some money. I don't have time to be jealous of a reality show. I put it on my page, and it's got more views than their conversation about their own show on their own page. It's not to slight them. It's just to make Netflix, and in case they had forgotten, what made the show. Okay. What made the show? I'm going to always sit down and be figuring out new ways of trying to make money. That's the reason I was teaching on on Sunday mornings. Multiple streams of income. And don't see, and you motherfuckers, this other concept that marriage ain't shit but love, you're a motherfucking lie. Love don't pay no motherfucking bills. You better hear me. As my great grandmama used to tell me, love will not make a turd. You can't make no turd if all you got is love. And if your marriage is not a business and it ain't nothing but love, y'all ain't gonna be together long. Because the love should have run out. The love shit will run out. See, I might be high, motherfucker. I don't know. Nice, but you gone. You gone. I may be high, but if you say I'm high, I'm gone. Love will dry up. The business, see, what has kept a whole lot of folks together is the business end. See, we said now, I got my business. She don't want to be at the bank forever. So we're thinking about other ways of other incomes. She cooks her ass off. She wants a restaurant. She wants one of them, what you call them trucks? Food trucks. After the wedding, she goes to brokerage school. She used to work for Swift. So my idea is go to brokerage school. You already got a brother that drives a truck. I think you got another brother. I ain't met him. He may drive a truck. We start our own brokerage company. I'll buy a truck. Can't drive that motherfucker. But they got them trucks now that you can just put it in one gear and go in. Okay. I'll buy a truck, rent a trailer, and we haul freight. It's still $1 million a year business. I'm always looking for new concepts in business. So when I say I ain't dealing with no woman that makes $20,000 a year, I can like you. I can like you a lot. But if all you can bring to the table, who made another page? So I can get rid of that one. If all you can do is bring $20,000 a year, which means when you get through with your expenses, you ain't got but 5. Who is she? Who is she that made another page? You ain't got no money. You nice. We can go out. We can go out. But that's all we can do. It's Jones, you gone. I told you that. Why you keep making pages? You want to be here, but you don't want to act right. They're gone now. She gone. Shirley Sheila Jones. She didn't know how to act right, but you want to stay on this page. I know you know, it'd be some shit on this page, don't it? So I'm looking for other areas. Okay? I'm looking for other areas. There are other things I'm working on as far as TV and media. And my biggest haters is black folk. You don't want the ministry to get no money. Some of you don't want the ministry to get money because you don't understand how church works without a building. How I can be a pastor without a building? What I was doing with Sandy last night, and I tried to call Sandy 3 times this morning, and I have not been able to get her, and I'm going to call her again before I go off the air. Because I've got some agencies, and I've got someone that will check on her. See, and the biggest thing in that, in helping Sandy is, I got somebody in Chicago that I trust that will check on her, go by and see about her, and see is her situation legit. I've got a list of agencies and names already out of Chicago to help this young lady if she needs assistance. But we're also going to check to see that the situation is legit. That's what you call bringing something to the table. That's Lisa means I'm blocking you. Okay? I'm blocking you. Because, bitch, you're a headache. And you one of them dizzy, bitter bitches. Okay? You're a dizzy, bitter bitch. But I've got another friend, another young lady that I used to date. Somebody argued the man and she signed a prenup. So you really deep in my business. And you think I'm gonna answer your questions. That's what's so silly about you motherfuckers. That you think I'm gonna answer some of your goddamn questions. You're really silly. So that's what we do. I ain't even get into the good old days, did I? And it's almost time for me to go. And it's 1:47. Y'all first hour gonna run out in a minute. I'm an open book general on some things. What about the Western Express? See, I don't know nothing about the business. Okay. I don't know anything about the trucking business other than it makes money. Okay. And I know how to invest in things that make money. Western is a company from out west or down south. I had a budget drive. I don't know. If I got into the business, when it becomes time to get into business, I will research it. Okay. I will research it. And see, what I would be looking for is owner-operators. Okay. Owner-operators of trucks. I've got a young lady that's a member of the congregation of Naked Truth that drives cross country. I know another young lady that was coming to the church, and she's on Facebook every day, that drives cross country for trucks. So I'd be looking for owner operators. And let Mel run the company. While we take the profits from the business and buy trucks. Not live off of. We live off of that which we already have. You take the profits and buy another truck. Y'all time winding out. I don't know what the goddamn name gonna be. We ain't got that goddamn for. Shit. I'm trying to get past this wedding first. Oof. Oof. All right. Y'all got about a minute and 20. I'll bring y'all back if y'all want to come back. I don't give a shit. 'Cause I ain't get into what I wanted to talk about. And to that brother last night that wanted to say that me and Mel shacking. How you know we ain't married yet? And that April 4th is just a wedding. How you know? How you know we ain't already married? See, if I told you that, you know as much as my business as I know. All right. Y'all got about 20 seconds left. I'm going to take you down, bring you back. Oh. Do I still like the Steelers? Yeah. See, I don't get hung up on football. I ain't making no money off of them. I still got my gold and black, my coats and shit. Oh, Instagram is coming on back. Oh, fine ass Latasha Williams. What's going on, girl? Mm-hmm. Y'all come on back. And those of y'all that's just marrying for love or good pussy. Mm-mm. You know, so I wanted to tell that brother so bad last night. How you know we shacking? How you know we ain't married? And we still just gonna throw a big wedding. Because niggas like big weddings. How you know? That fuck you up on it. If you know my business like you think you know my business. I got personal friends that are judges. And they don't put that shit in the paper no more, do they? It used to be right next to the obituary column. And as an undertaker, I used to read that shit every day. Man, but when I buy a truck, I want to buy one of them trucks. I want to buy one of them trucks with all them 29, 30 gears in it and shit. I wouldn't get moved. Will that be in the book if you're already married? No, it wouldn't be in the book. Everything about me ain't in the book. I got to have something to write another book about. You write one book to write another. I ain't the writing books. But this is the last day for y'all to order. Oh, it's juicy. John King, we'll get together, man. Let me give you an old saying to you motherfuckers that just married because you love somebody. Finance without romance without finance is nonsense. Did you hear me? Romance without finance is nonsense. You're supposed to be all in love. Sometimes you grow to be in love. When that paper get right, you can love a motherfucker real easy. It's hard to love a motherfucker and you're broke. Woo, praise God. What the fuck is a hot shot? Don't tell me what kind of truck you got. Memphis. I should buy Memphis Barber. You ain't giving me no money on shit. I gotta get something I can drive too. I remember once I had to repossess one of them motherfuckers. Whew, shit. And see, by law, I gotta when I repossess you, if you got a tractor trailer, I can't repossess the trailer. Even though with a car, I can repossess your car with anything that you got on it, wheels and all that shit. You attach to the U.S. mail, and I repossess your big truck. The U.S. Marshals gonna come get my ass. The postal police gonna come get my ass. The repo business ain't a good book. Ain't a good book. I got an idea for a book. It's a type of trucking job. Okay. No, Jerissa Roach, we ain't had offering, but feel free to give at any time. No, sir. And I made a lot of money in the repo game. It still is money in the repo game. My son is trying to do that. I don't know how he's doing, but he's doing it. I had a picture come in with 9 gunshot wounds. He was a repo man. There's some dangers in repoing. I went from bounty hunter to repo. Okay. I was a bounty hunter first. You got your assigned chapter yesterday? Good. Which chapter, number what did you get April 1st? But I'm gonna get me a truck. That's just one of the things I want to do. I like multiple. I want to do like the white peoples. How do I get paid as a bounty hunter? Well, first of all, you know the laws of your state. At one time, you did not have to be licensed to be a bounty hunter, but now in this county, there is a requirement through the sheriff's department. The name of chapter 3? But you just got to go out there. You make 10 to 20% of the bond, and I always went out to at least a $50,000 bond. Okay, or 5,000 was the least I wanted to go get. I don't go out to no 100. See, my biggest fights were with them $100 bonds and them $1,000 bonds. Them motherfuckers don't be wanting to go to jail. Shit. Motherfucker fight you with a $1,000 bond, and then you ain't getting but $100 off of it. You know, so and you got to make sure. Natasha, you got chapter 3 too? Okay. You got to make sure. Am I just sitting here talking to y'all now? Shit. The Voice of Memphis. Okay. Have you found it to be exciting, April? I know what chapter y'all want to get. I don't even know if she's sending that out. Your chapter came today. Did you get chapter 3 too? We will not be discussing the chapters that you all got on this page unless you find something exciting about them. You ain't gonna give it that one. You think you got 8? I don't know what the chapter. I ain't got them in front of me. I don't know what chapter's what. Y'all want the Trying to Love 2 chapter. That's what you want. That Kool-Aid sure is good. But I'm glad y'all got them. I don't have my copy, but the weather is slowing a lot of things up. What's that thing? The postman ain't working. What's that thing that the post people used to say? Neither rain, snow, or the sleet of night. Ain't it something like that? Well, I ain't seen a postman. I ain't seen a mail truck on my street. Neither rain, sleet, or snow. Or hell, all that stuff. I ain't seen a mail truck. I ain't seen a mail truck. So don't be delayed. Don't niggas start talking about, I ain't got my book yet. He has stole $20 from me. I just checked my email, sir. I got chapter 8. I'm going to read it when you're done. Okay. So you're getting your chapters. That's good. I will have for $40. I'm gonna order me some books. Monday, yeah, no later than Monday. I'm going to order 100 books to have right here, and those books are going to be $40. And out of your $40, I'm going to pay for the postage and handling. Okay. But see, some people, I have people lying that he ain't got no book coming out. You just haters. Hey, how come y'all hate on me so? I ain't bothered y'all. Shit. Yeah. But I'm going to set up an email. It's going to probably be Cousin Pastor Book at Gmail. Why I got so many haters? And I don't be bothering nobody. Don't want me to have no money, want me to be poverty stricken. Then you motherfuckers be talking about me. Okay. Someone sent me a text not long ago. What's my worst investment that I did not get a return on? But and I look at that, and thank you, Mama Pie. I'm glad somebody loved me. We got an ebook now. Hell, you think I'm gonna sit there and read that book? That book is written the way I talk. It's got some cussing in it. You probably never bought a book that got as much cussing in it. I cuss. It's some motherfuckers in that book. Some shit, some damn in the book. My worst investment probably has been, and it's according to the way you look at it, where I have lost the most money. And this is honest. This is the honest truth. You saw the first few sentences. Did it have some cussing in it? Was it the community home? No. My biggest loss as far as money was Naked Truth. Naked Truth. I went through roughly 4 buildings. First building, we was only doing Sundays in. Found out the preacher didn't own that building. We went to Douglas because I had to have somewhere to put my people in. And I had preachers with nice buildings, but they didn't want to rent to me. Mm-hmm. They didn't like me. They wouldn't rent to me. So I got a church in Douglas, and I spent about $40,000 for some repairs on that building. I put brand new purple carpet. Purple is my color. In that building. And it just got to the place. I was hoping you'd get the one on the corner of Rains and Neelan. No, you want me to buy that building. That building was not for rent. Um, that building was owned by Gilbert Patterson, and I couldn't afford that building. Okay, and they weren't renting that building. So I went where I was. I spent $40,000, and people were not giving in church. People were not giving, so it was all my money. Okay. Then I left there and went and got that great big building out in Raleigh. And that building was costing me $8,000 to $10,000 a month. And the people just wasn't coming. Okay. Where's she at now? What's the name of her page? She on here again. And I wanted to stop, so I used the gymnasium. I did blues shows in the gymnasium. And he ain't supposed to have no he ain't supposed to have no blues show in the gym, which was not attached to the building, but I ain't got no problem with the blues. I play the blues every day. Jones, bitch, I'm gonna block you every time you come to the page. That building got the railing on the inside. The ceiling in the main sanctuary was about to fall in. And I loved that building. I did. And I stayed as long as I did because I loved the building. Me and the pastor got into a heated thing last year. He finally backed down, and so I said, fuck it. So, and then I look at, I had spent, when we added it all up, I had spent $504,000 in ministry. Okay. Just raining throughout that whole big old building. That wasn't my building, April. That was a building that we were renting only on Sunday. And I was so discouraged by that shit, man. I wanted to give up. I wanted to stop. I swear for God, I wanted to give up. I started hating the idea that I ever went back to preaching. I fed that summer, that'd be summer before last now, I fed 1,000 folk. They lined up. They circled, because it was a massive drive. They circled the building. We gave people bags of groceries. I fed over 1,000 people. None of them would come to the church. I Pastor tell folks don't go over there. He got a cult over there. I had so much going on. I had job fairs over there. I had job fairs. Folk wouldn't even come for the job fairs. I had programs where if you were a felon, you were guaranteed a job. I said, now Lord, if yeah, I had the CDL class. I had a truck driving class out there. It was free. I had I had a guy at the church, felonies. I got him a forklift driving job. Yeah, the CDL class was free. I got him a forklift job. Got the job and quit the church. Spent about $40,000 in funerals. Buying folk house full of furniture. Yeah, boy, you remember good. I put the organist, I had an extra house on the church property. I put him on the property to live because he didn't have nowhere to go. I give him $150 a Sunday still for playing. He had about 4 or 5 bedroom house, kitchen, all that shit. And be late for the rehearsal. And the only somebody you had to rehearse was me because I didn't have no choir. All you had to do was, I need about 30, 45 minutes. You rehearse me for the next day, late. Then you start letting folk come on my property. I had to get rid of him. Huh? And I was ready to give up. I was ready to walk away. We had a mentoring class for the girls. We had a mentoring class for the boys. But the people in Memphis wouldn't come. Wouldn't come. They come by, can you bury my mama? I had a deal with a cemetery. I never did even use them. I had a deal with a new cemetery for 10 graves. If you just die, if you just pay for the opening and closing of the grave, I got you a free grave. They wanted the free grave. So goddamn. They didn't want to pay for the opening and the closing of the grave. I just said, fuck niggas. Bury your mama in the yard. I wanted to give up. 504, and I was spending money so fast. I couldn't keep up with it. I had Dale do the numbers. It was time to do some paperwork. 504, over $500,000. Plus, I paid $72,000 a year for the TV show. Then I had to eat and do all the other things. I moved into the neighborhood yard, General Giant. He was Ricky Pete's brother. When I went to Douglas, he didn't have no chain on the lot. I guess he was, but we had a nice lot. We had a nice little membership for a while. He put a chain on his church lot because, like, he thought that people that were coming to see me would park on his lot. So when I tell you I don't give a shit about what happens in Memphis, I don't. I don't. I don't even go out of my way to do some of the stories I used to do. On the show. Whoever y'all think y'all miss on my goddamn page, this ain't the goddamn social page. Go to their motherfucking pages over here on Facebook. If y'all miss them, go to their page. Don't use my page. I miss so-and-so on my... No, I don't miss the motherfuckers. What's her name on the page now? Jones 100 Real. Bitch, why don't you just go on? What? This bitch here, you're a needy bitch. Those of you on Facebook, this ain't a social column, babies. And I will block your asses. If y'all missing somebody, God damn it, you miss them. I don't give a fuck. But don't do it on my page. Let me tell you what I did for ministry. And this is really bugs me when I hear people talk about shit you don't know. I gave up over a 3,000 square foot house. Over 3,000 square feet. Over 3,000 square feet. I gave up. I sold my Mercedes. For ministry. I couldn't liquidate all my money and set aside for business for the church. I love that house too. Can go get me another one like that one. So people wonder why you make the decision to give up a building. Monetarily, it's a bad investment. But spiritually, I really had no choices. Because let me give you something that's true, that I believe. That if I gave up, and I stopped preaching and I stopped ministering, that God would take my life. Now that's my firm belief. And I stood in the pulpit and said that the only reason that I kept on going in the midst of adversities, in the midst of people lying on me and knowing that they were lying on me, is because I feel God. Only thing in the world I'm scared of is the wrath of God. One thing that I know, that God has called me to do this. I had no plans to ever be a cussing pastor. I didn't plan to have no brand. I didn't plan to have no big purple truck. But you don't know the nights that I walked in that great big old house, because I lived there by myself. I had all that space, all them bedrooms, all that space to myself. I just liked my space. You don't know the nights that I walked through that house. I had 8 cameras on the house. I'd be looking around outside. You got death threats and all that shit coming. I said, Lord, let me go. Just let me go. Let me stop this. Let me give this up. Can you find somebody else that can do this? Will you please let me go? Let me stop preaching. I was satisfied not preaching. I was satisfied not going to church. I was making so much money that it scared me. Everything I touched turned to gold. And I said, now God, I didn't start having these type of problems. So I said I was going to preach again. You told me to do this. You and my mama. And now my mama with you, and here I am. I'm struggling and I'm going through all this. Brother Hunter had Ed Ballard. He had triple bypass. I saw Brother Hunter was at the church in November. I wanted to walk away. I did. I would pull up at the church some Sunday mornings. And not want to get out the car, truck or whatever I was in. And I was so stressed, and really the money I was spending, the money. Then I prepared these great sermons. I walk into the sanctuary, maybe 5 people, 10 people in the sanctuary. All that great big old church. But I preach just like it was full. Go back and we count the offering, and maybe even $100. Then I went to the hospital. Well, the first thing was the attempt on my life and my job. That one in my driveway, that one didn't work. Then the next one was when I went into the hospital and found out I had heart problems. I said, now, Lord, now, please. And God wouldn't answer me. God wouldn't give me the okay to take a leave. I wanted to go AWOL. But every Sunday I'd say, this is my last Sunday, I ain't going to do this no more. And I keep going back. So yes, I've given up the building. I'm waiting till the weather breaks. I've already purchased a storage bin. I'm going to take my pews, my pulpit, my chairs, my desk, my files, and put them in storage. And maybe again, one of these days I'll do something else here in Memphis. But I said, Lord, $500,000 when you were preaching to, I'd be preaching to y'all on Sunday morning. I have more folk online. Y'all wasn't giving at that time. But I have, now I'm up to about 2,000-3,000 on Sunday morning. But man, it was just totally discouraging. I could pack a blues show out, and I couldn't get folk that believed in God to come to church. It was nerve-wracking. So I have to sit back and I have to develop. I was sick. My pressure was staying high. extremely high. And I had gotten to the place that now Lord, I'm in this house all by myself. I'm locked in, securities and all that shit. Because I was going to the doctor. I suffer from what doctors call congestive heart failure. And sometimes because of it, my breathing is out of whack. I'm a little bit overweight. I ain't no little bit out here. I'm a whole lot overweight. I need to lose about 50 pounds. But shit, I love to eat. Just keep on eating. Jones, you go, bitch, why you want to be on the page? You go, everyone you make them, you going. And I said, God, if I died in this house, shit, by the time they tied me, I'll be stinking. Oh, shit. And see, we all reach a point sometimes. We all reach a point that we want to give up. But the thing is, in the giving up thing, is you got to keep on persevering. You got to keep on persevering. And my enemies sometimes, and my haters, they work overtime. I drink a lot of fluids. But I take 2 Lexits every morning. I pee a lot too, shit. Woo! So, I don't do nothing hard. I don't like hard work. Shit. I don't exercise like I need to. I don't exercise like I need to. Shit. I don't do no exercise. I don't do no hard work. I don't even change the tap. I got a flat. I call somebody. I don't cut my yard. I pay for to do that kind of shit. I don't do no work. And I know I need to do something. I got a bike. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I've been on it twice. And Mel got this for me. What's this year? 21 and 19. Dog, I ain't been walking this neighborhood. Say, in this neighborhood in Memphis, I had to walk with my gun. General Johnson commit to 25 minutes a day. Ooh. The Lord will put you through it, yeah. But my thing is, Lamounta, do not request to be on my show. That's the fastest way to get over here. Yeah, I ain't been starting no 25 minutes and my ass fall out in the goddamn floor. And your ass be somewhere eating shit. Shit. I'm gonna get on the bike one day, and maybe my motivation will be, I'll let Mel videotape me while I'm on the bike, why I won't give up. Ooh. You get 25 minutes after the radio show in the morning, you can do it. Okay. And would you believe that years ago, I was a counselor for French Riviera spas. I was their highest salesperson. Worked out every day. Had muscles and shit. You can run around in your house. Shit. I be running. Some mornings I put on a good record that's about 5 minutes long so I can go pee. Okay. All right. Anything else you want to talk about? Because I'm going to go. Let me see if I can reach Sandy. Again, I tried her this morning. Let's see if I can get her on the phone. Sandy is a young lady we talked to last night with the issues. And I am prepared in Chicago. Thank you, Nina, for sending me all of those names. And I'm going to have Nina, who lives in Chicago, to check out. Okay, I look tired and sleepy. Motherfucker, I work all day. I do a 3-hour show at 6 o'clock in the morning. Then I come back and supposed to do an hour. Then it ends up, that's now, what time is it? Shit, almost 2 hours. Pastor, don't take this the wrong way, but you need some new haters because the old ones are starting to like you. Damn. We don't want that, do we? Then I do the nighttime show. I really need to cut this midday show out. I really do. I really need to cut this midday show out. Let me see if I can reach Sandy.
Three, 1, 2, 5.
Okay. I have not been able to reach the young lady that I spoke to. Pastor, when the church coming up. I don't know when it's coming, but I know when you're leaving. But I've tried to reach her all morning because I've got some agencies in place, but I'm going to send somebody by there to check on her. If I'm going to do it Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, baby, I might as well do it every day. But that's the way it is. Shit, that's the way it is. Don't forget to get my book, chocolatereadings.com, okay? / The Cussing Pastor. And this is the last day to pre-order the book. This is the very last day. Why when I tell silly motherfuckers that I don't do requests on the page, y'all still keep on. Okay. You know, I don't know why she won't answer the phone. Robert Bureau, why the fuck you asking for requests on my damn page? Okay. But I'm not going to assist anyone that I don't research you and find out what's going on with you. We ain't gonna send you no money. But it sounded like the young lady had a legitimate. You through working? You were so loud that the people heard you. They said my mic's so hot.
They did not. They heard me for real.
What's this here? What?
You moved it. Your hands too big. We're finna have to boil water. You saw that?
Well, they asking for. I ain't conserving no water shit.
I said boil.
They asking to boil water.
Say it's gonna go into effect later this evening.
Ms. Legacy Water is now asking its customers to conserve water until noon Monday in an effort to conserve water during the winter storm. Water pressure was reduced. The MLG&W spokesperson said, and a boil water advisory will go into effect late Thursday. What the boiling the water supposed to do? That don't mean y'all can't take no goddamn baths.
You want to drink the water.
Motherfucker, if you want to talk to me, I don't do motherfucking requests. This is a goddamn show, motherfucker. If you want to talk to me, you dial 901-231-9239. I'll get the fuck off my page. And you look like a white boy anyway. 901-231-9239. You want to talk to me, dial the number and dial it now. 901-231-9239. Otherwise, get the fuck off my page. In fact, I'll do it for you. Shit. Well, I need to go look at my list. Ooh. But shit. All right. This evening I'm going to talk about depression. And then tomorrow I'm going to talk about when your heart is hurt, your greatest pain is your children. Because many of you are allowing your children to hurt you. Your love for your children have made you sick. You go out of your way for your children, but they ain't going out of the way for you. Mel, before you get back to teaching, come in for a minute.
What?
Before you get back to teaching, come in for a minute. I need something to drink. And I can't get up.
What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you about that?
Okay. That's what we're going to talk about. That's what I'm going to talk about Friday. This evening we're going to talk about, I don't even know who you are, so I don't know what kind of unfinished business I got with you, man. You ain't sent me no money, so we ain't got no business. Business is money. Okay. Yeah. I didn't put no pants on. I forgot. Yeah. That man said that I had a juicy booty, so I ain't gonna let y'all, a juicy ass. So I ain't gonna let y'all see my juicy ass. Ooh.
You can hear me for real.
Do I?
You can hear me for real back there.
I guess this mic is super mic. This is a hot mic. But it's all right. You got to work, but we don't want you to stop working. They ain't got no business trying to listen to see what you teaching. They don't know nothing about no banking. Some of them motherfuckers don't even go to the goddamn bank. Shit. Where the bank at? I don't know. Thank you so much. Drinking good Kool-Aid. Yes. You ain't never complained about me slurping before?
Yes, sir. I just think
Go to work.
I'm on break.
Oh, you give your students a break.
Yeah, I ain't no damn flight on.
Oh. Okay. Official Johnny Castino, I don't know you. Yeah, some of y'all don't know what a bank is, the credit union. All y'all know is what a pawn shop is. Yeah. And that's the reason y'all have to buy the same thing every year. When you get your taxes, my DM's over. Man, what do you want? Shit. Damn, y'all timing out. Y'all want to come back again, don't you? I ain't got nothing to do. Oh, it's about time for Blue Bloods. I'll let y'all stay on for a few more minutes. I'm cute. You a sissy? Ooh. Man, you don't need my number. What kind of business you got with me? You ain't gave me no motherfucking money. I ain't got no business with a motherfucker that ain't gave me no money. That's what I call business money. Yeah, I don't know how to fill out a deposit slip. How long you got a break for your class?
3:15, baby. Is that okay?
What time is it?
You have like I'm clocking in or something. You gonna tell me?
You my sister pastor?
No.
No, you on my page, brother. Ooh. All right. Now they don't know how to make no withdrawal. Hell, if they don't know how to make no deposit, they damn sure don't know how. All right. I'm going to bring y'all back for a few minutes. Y'all going to talk my ass off today. All right, let me bring y'all back. No, you ain't finna slide no stuff. No, you ain't. Okay. You ain't finna slide your ass nowhere. Back there and teach your goddamn class.
That's not gonna work.
You won't do it today.
Baby.
Baby, I'm trying to do my goddamn show. I ain't want to hear this shit. You ain't finna slide no goddamn way. We got something to eat tonight?
Nope.
You're a lying ass.
I ain't lying.
You went to the store yesterday. You're a goddamn
I
lying.
didn't go to the store yesterday, remember?
Was that day 4 yesterday?
Yes, and I
Well,
had
good.
wine.
Well, you just won't have none then, goddamn it. Don't drink the whole goddamn bottle. Let a day go by that you don't drink a whole bottle of wine.
You always ask for some. If
I didn't get none yesterday.
Yes,
You ain't give me no wine yesterday.
I know I ain't giving you
I'm doing my goddamn show.
You the one messing with me.
Okay. Go back there and teach your class.
It ain't time.
Oh, be sitting up here looking at me. Shit. Should have bought 2 bottles of wine.
I did. It was the wrong kind.
Well, you got something left in there. I see some wine bottles still in
No,
there.
you don't.
You see some wine bottles still in that freezer.
No, I pulled it out. That's not the
Well,
right
goddamn it, you shouldn't have pulled it out,
I
goddamn it.
didn't like it.
Well, that's your ass. But you ain't finna slip and slide no goddamn well today.
Let me see.
Now, I have spoken.
What?
I have spoken. I bet you ain't going nowhere. You can label and giggle all the fuck you want. I bet you ain't going nowhere. Your ass got that slide into something. I ain't got shit to come get you in. Because that Cadillac ain't moving.
You know what? I'm going to call Kroger because they open, and I'm going to see if they deliver.
Kroger don't goddamn it deliver.
Yes, they do.
Kroger don't deliver when the sun's shining.
Costco delivered them.
It's snow out there.
So,
Ain't nobody delivering no goddamn groceries.
what folk got food out food?
We'll call them and see.
I'm getting ready to.
Okay. See if you can Uber something.
I just said that you going to tell me.
All right, well, go. I'm trying to do my shit. Go back in the back somewhere.
After that.
Shit. Ooh. All right. Let's see. My men tell me the same thing I have spoken. It took on me too. I bet your ass don't move. Now some of the motherfucker that made a page with my name on it. What the fuck you? You gone too. I done blocked the cussing pastor. Ooh. Oh, now go through a bottle of wine every day.
Wait, hold on. Don't act really.
Don't you?
Sometimes.
Okay.
But not that I'm drinking it. You know, I don't like for it to get hot. If it gets hot, I pour it out. You know, so like.
Well, let it get cold again.
Well, you know, you wouldn't call my name every 2 minutes. I could drink it.
Mel took a bottle of wine yesterday.
It was not yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Day before yesterday.
Day before yesterday. And put it in the goddamn snow.
It got cold? Yeah.
Shit. All right. And she drank a bottle of wine every goddamn day. Sometimes two.
I have to. Look what I have to deal with.
You ain't even here half the goddamn time.
So
You be over your mama's house.
when I give you, I have to make up for lost time.
Okay. How much snow in Memphis? Too goddamn much. Somebody said that's creative. Because we got about, I said we got at least eight inches of snow. And she likes that Splamante or whatever that shit is. And she took it out the other day. I've been so tickled that somebody had came and got that goddamn wine out the yard.
Greg.
Oh, God.
To accept, press 1.
What do you want, Greg?
Did you eat your fish last night?
Man, is that what you call me for?
I just want to know.
Why? Why? Why?
I don't know, man. I guess you got to pay for it.
Well, goddamn, what? Motherfucker, I ain't got no goddamn fish there. What the fuck you calling me for?
My fault, man.
Shit. Did you have the fish last night? Little Mountain, you gone, brother. You made a new face. Did you eat that fish last night? Country motherfucker. What you have for dinner last night? Shit. Huh. I don't know. I don't know why I called you. You had fish last night. I had tuna fish. No, see, now you motherfuckers start calling this shit.
Moo. Tick.
No. I don't want to talk to you, motherfucker. We had chili last night. I had buffalo fish the night before last. Okay. And the buffalo fish was good. I've been wanting some buffalo fish for a long time. I ate 2 great big bowls of chili on last night. Is there anything y'all really want to talk about? Because I can go. Thank you y'all for coming on back. You having ribs and greens tonight? Thank you. Buffalo fish has some. No, don't. You got to know how to eat buffalo fish. When am I going to stop doing the blues shows? I do one every morning on there. That's as far as I'm going. I'm not investing my money anymore in blues show. Okay? I'm not investing. I lost the last time. I lost about $10,000 in the last blues show. So no, I ain't nobody out there now that I want to book. Where do you get your buffaloes? From the fish show. That goddamn Kool-Aid. What kind is that? Grape or strawberry? Or?
Grape and black cherry.
Who black cherry?
Grape and black cherry.
Black and okay. A-List says hello. You the guy that
I know you did.
Yeah.
Hey.
that was so country.
Well, like, you know I'm country. What do you want me to say?
You was from Drew,
Hello. I am not. Hello. How are
You from Drew, Mississippi.
I am not.
Where you from? What's the name of that little town, Mississippi?
The FBI could be looking for me. You should give all my information out.
God damn it, you work for the bank. The FBI. What's the name of the little town in Mississippi?
Webb, baby. Webb.
Webb, Mississippi. She was a city clerk at one time.
Stop telling all of my business.
Well, that's an important position.
So you stop telling me.
I'd like to be. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Okay. Man, when you coming back to the cities again, man. Lying there, Pope, you gone. Because you ain't the real one. Where that baby at? You talking about Morgan? Shit. Oh, Nina, you got... Who your people in Webb, Mississippi?
Right.
Who your people Webb? They ain't got but 25 people in Webb, Mississippi. So she may be some kin to you.
You know what you...
Nina, what's your people's name in Webb, Mississippi? Shit, they ain't got but 25 people in Webb. She want me to go around there. I don't need them motherfuckers fascinated over the cousin pastor coming to Webb, Mississippi.
Anyway.
Oh, shit. I drive the purple truck down there.
No, you will not.
Why? They be starstruck.
What?
They be ready to sacrifice cows and chickens, won't
You ain't got no get.
they? My great aunt knows some folks. Y'all tell me folks down in Webb, Mississippi.
Put the last name or something.
Yeah, give me that name. Y'all scared y'all relatives' name? Diane and LaShawn Bailey. You know them?
Yes, I do. No, LaShawn Bailey.
You know LaShawn Bailey? How old is LaShawn Bailey?
Why'd you...
No, I'm
I
asking.
believe we Facebook friends too. LaShawn. That's...
Huh?
Does she know Clifton? She know Clifton Bailey?
Does you know who?
Clifton Bailey.
Do you know Clifton Bailey? God damn it, y'all having a homecoming and shit? Do you know any Reeves? They my people. It ain't Well, Mississippi. It's Webb. Do you know any Hobsons? Huh? You don't know Hobson's? Ain't that many goddamn folk you gotta think about?
It's more than one community. First of all, you just like Memphis got different subdivisions.
What subdivision y'all got in Will, Mississippi?
Anyway, so you know, tell her Clifton that's my family.
That's your family. That's her family, Nina.
You know Aunt Barbara, right? Auntie Barbara.
Yeah.
That's her brother.
That's Auntie Barbara's brother.
Yes, it is. See, there you go.
Y'all some kin.
Hush your mouth.
Then somebody said Clifton, my dad. His name Clifford or Cliff's son.
Clifton.
Clifton, my dad. Well, goddamn. You motherfuckers need to have a goddamn homecoming. In Webb, Mississippi. I haven't.
Okay, Clifton Webb her dad or Clifton Baby?
Somebody else said Clifton is her daddy. MP. Chick.
Yes, MP was her first name.
So you some kin to Nina. Nina, her auntie Barbara, her who?
That's Clifton's sister. They sister and brother.
They sister and brother. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
How come they ain't no kin to your mama?
My mom and my auntie didn't have the same daddy.
They didn't have the same daddy.
Don't play.
They got the same mama?
Hmm.
They got the same mama.
If Clifton is not my mama's brother, how him and Barbara got the same mama?
I don't know, shit.
No.
Her hair nappy today.
Wait, don't call me. First of all, her hair ain't never nappy. Don't play too much.
It's all over goddamn head.
It is not.
Why ain't all over your head? Got a little, you do like niggas do. Put a little rubber band on it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, no. What kid is they to you, Nina? So y'all motherfuckers having a goddamn family, you know.
Started it. Telling my business.
From Webb, Mississippi. I ain't never been to Webb.
You ain't missing nothing.
I know I ain't missing nothing. You drive to Webb in 5 minutes, don't you?
5. You can't be too long.
Shit. I'm gonna grace them motherfuckers with my presence one of these days.
Oh, my Lord. For what?
I got some fans. They do have radios and shit down in Webb, Mississippi.
Don't act like we're from no damn stone age.
Do how y'all get your water? Do we have to go pump water if I go down
Yeah,
there?
we just go down to the river with buckets.
I
We
believe
take it
you.
back to the house and boil it.
I believe you. So when you shit in Webb, Mississippi, or pee, y'all got them little houses out behind the house.
The outhouses, yeah.
They got the outhouses.
Uh-huh.
So I'm about to pee and shit before I leave Memphis.
Yeah, and just hold it the whole time.
How
you
far?
down there.
How far is it? How far is it from Memphis?
About an hour and 45 minutes.
Huh?
About an hour and 45 minutes. Y'all, I'm lying. You know, don't know where we got water and stuff.
Ooh.
Are you trying?
The pastor, did you see that Texas senator flew to Cancun yesterday while the snow? Why y'all mad? Because he went to Mexico. Diane married LaShawn back in the 80s. The Baileys have a big family. Okay.
Oops.
So they don't make you and Mel no kin, though, do it? They already asked you to do it, Miss Ebony. They already asked you to boil water here in Memphis.
Baby, you see that name?
You won't be added.
What's the name?
You gone, brother. I don't add anybody to my page.
He was trying to
Okay.
be fun anyway. You see his name?
Huh?
He was trying to be fun anyway. You see his name?
What did he say? Millie what?
No, see the first name. He combined 3 names.
He gone, Deli Millie Bear. Oh, okay. You're a sick motherfucker. What neighborhood are you in where your water is out? I've been dripping these here. I don't know whether it's going to take the water bill up or what, but it's better than the pipes busting. I had that shit to happen in the big house. Shit. Was it because of the froze?
Mm-hmm.
The pipes bust over there.
Yeah, in the master bedroom.
In my master bedroom, in my big closet where all my clothes was. Riverdale homes, they turn everyone off. Shit, I ain't too far from you. So they cut your water off. Did you all have frozen pipes, or what was the reason they cut it off? Okay. All right, can I go now, y'all? What am I eat for lunch? Any fish left?
Yeah, frozen.
How y'all thaw it?
Ooh, you actually
How many
got to
pieces
add
left?
5, 4.
How long it take to unthaw it?
Long enough for me to finish this class. I get through at 4 o'clock, so long enough to do that.
Well,
You
take it
sell
out.
to me?
Take it out and put me some more Kool-Aid in here.
I gotta make some more Kool-Aid, baby. You can get some water.
I ain't through with my Kool-Aid.
Slurp it real slow. I didn't mean it for real.
So that means people won't be able to take baths in your area, baby. They've been taking them whole baths anyway, so shit. Damn. But it is, please be careful, ladies and gentlemen, be outside. You like mail for me. Why you like mail for me? Slurp it real slow. Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm gonna eat some buffalo fish for lunch. I don't know what you gonna fix for dinner.
Barbecue chicken.
I don't want no chicken.
Well, then, baby, I don't know which peanut butter and jelly. And a glass of milk.
I eat that shit now.
I know you do.
You know I eat peanut butter and
I
jelly.
know you do. I wasn't playing.
Shit. I grew up eating peanut butter and jelly.
Okay.
And you know, I was going to talk about, and that was really what I was going to talk about. The good old days. Let's go to Blytheville, Arkansas.
Dwight.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Hi, brother. What you want?
How you doing, Mr. Thaddeus?
I'm doing great, sir. How are you?
Yes, fine, sir. Yesterday I was listening to your show about suffering from depression. I suffer from depression, and I'm kind of a little nervous because I listen to you all the time, but I mean, I do see a therapist, and I do take medication. The only problem I have when I talk to my therapist, I tell him that it's hard for me to forget what happened to me.
What happened to you, man?
Yeah. Well, I was molested when I was a kid.
Okay. How old were you?
Well, now when it happened to me, I was 4 years old.
And who molested you?
Well, my babysitter's son molested me.
Your babysitter's son molested you
Yes, sir.
at 4
Her
years
son.
old.
Yes, sir.
How old are you now?
Well, I'm 53 now,
Okay. So,
and
so what about that ordeal? Did the molestation happen more than one time?
It happened for a couple of years. It wasn't only just him. It was him mainly. Ernest was he was mainly the one that did it to me all the time.
Who?
But the one who molested me, his name was Ernest.
Okay.
And let me just calm down a little bit. I was kind of embarrassed.
Well, I don't know you at all. So
yes, sir.
there's no reason to be embarrassed.
Because I used to feel it was my fault because and I know I was a kid. But, it was Ernest, he did it to me, but he did it to me all the time. And then one of his other brothers made me did fellatio on them. That's what he made me do all the time, was fellatio on them all the time. And I guess all the time as I got older, that's what I thought that you're supposed to do, because, now, I am,
You're homosexual?
Yes, sir. I'm not going to lie to you, Mr. Pattis. Yes, sir.
All right, let me ask you this, brother. Did the acts of molestation and these men forcing you to fellatio them, and let me make that plain for my audience, they may not know that big word, they made you suck them off?
Yes, sir.
So you got in your mind that was what you were supposed to do?
Yes, sir.
And it led you into a life of homosexuality?
Yes, sir.
Now let me ask you this: as you were growing up, brother, did you ever speak to your parents? Did you ever tell your parents what was going on?
I tried to tell my mom when I was young. I tried to tell her, but she told me to shut up. I was in the music. It just seems like it. You can see, I tried to tell my mom when I was a little bitty kid. I tried to tell her.
Mm-hmm. And what would your mama say?
She told me to sit back and shut up, and I was trying to tell her, and I just didn't say anything.
What relationship were these persons to your mother?
Nothing.
There was no kin.
No, sir. The only reason I went to stay with, the lady, Mrs. Lawson, wound up being my babysitter because my grandmother died. Because my grandmother was one who used to keep me all the time. When she died, that's when I wound up, Miss Lawson started being my babysitter.
Okay.
And it went on for a couple of years, and so, all my life, that's what I thought, that's what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
Until, I don't know, I guess when I got working out in the workplace, people always called me gay and everything, and it bothered me. Because I never try to come on to nobody. When I work, I did my job. I took my job seriously, when I got into welding and weld for many years, it was hard to make friends because, people didn't want to talk to you because, people was talking about me, saying he's gay, blah, blah, this, because because the way my voice sound. I mean, I didn't ask feminine or anything like that. My voice sounded feminine. And it just bothers me. Yes.
So, brother, let me ask you this:
Yes,
Are you still practicing homosexuality?
Yes, sir. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Why?
I don't know, sir. I mean, it's the only thing I know.
Do you believe that it's right? How do you feel about practicing homosexuality? And you're 53 years old, brother. How do you feel about it? And I'm not. And first of all, let me say this to you.
Yes, sir.
Trying to see if we can come and meet halfway in the middle to this. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How do you feel about your homosexuality? How far homosexually do you go? Besides, I'll take it that you suck other men.
I go both ways.
So that means that you're bottom as well?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, at 53 years old, brother, and you called me, and first of all, tell me why you called me.
I guess because I listen to you every day, and at night. And when I heard the lady talking on the phone yesterday, and it kind of brought up old memories. I mean, because I think about what happens to me, and
Have you ever had a woman?
I'm not gonna lie to you. One time.
Yeah. Why is it, brother?
It was.
Oh, go ahead.
It was different.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. So there's a reason that you called me. Is it? What is a bottom? A bottom, sir, is someone that takes dick in their ass. That's what a bottom is. You're depressed about this thing, aren't you? Huh?
I just get. Sometimes I do. Yes, sir, I do. Sometimes I do. Because I'm not close with any of my family. Because I mean, my mom passed away. So I guess I kind of blame myself because maybe I would have saw her when she was dying from cancer. Maybe I would have seen it.
Hold on a minute. Now, I'm taking Scratch a Lie off my page. I will not tolerate negative comments on my page. Pull the camera on. You got one more time, brother. Okay, I will not, when I'm talking to people like this, I will not tolerate the negative or the judgmental comments on my page. Period. Now, let's go back to you, man.
Yes, sir.
You're not satisfied with your life, brother. But here's what has happened with you. You're 53 years old. You have been mentally conditioned. Homosexuality for you became a choice. You weren't born a homosexual, brother, because you stated that you thought that this was what a man was supposed to do to another man.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
So you have allowed the demon of homosexuality to take over your life. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And no matter what I say, or no matter what anybody else is going to say, you ain't going to stop sucking dick in one day. Unless you make the desire, brother, that you no longer want to do it.
Yes, sir.
Are you at a point in your life where you no longer want to make the choice of homosexuality?
I never really thought about that like that, Mr. Thaddeus.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have, brother. Because you're tormented by it. You just pick up your phone to call me for no reason. You're tormented by the demon of homosexuality that's in you. You don't want to be where you are in life, do you, man?
Sometimes I don't. I mean, sometimes I wish I was dead.
Why would you wish that you were dead, man?
It's just because I just get tired of being judged.
You get tired of being judged. So do you carry yourself with a feminine flair?
No, sir.
So
Every time I try to get to know somebody or something, it just think my voice sounds feminine, and I can't help that.
you can't.
I just try not.
You try not to what?
I can't help because my voice sounds feminine. I can't help that. I don't act feminine or nothing like that.
Your voice, brother, is not a voice that, it sounds kind of shallow, but I've heard some voices that sound real feminine. You don't sound real feminine to me, brother. Have you ever tried to do anything to make any adjustments in your voice?
I try to, I always hear people say just be yourself, and, I guess why I try to just go out of my way, when people say something negative to me or something like that, I just ignore it.
So
don't say anything.
Let me ask you this, brother. When somebody attacks you, or when somebody is being judgmental with you, what do you say?
I really don't. The honest truth, Mr. Status, I always get say to myself this. I can say to myself, and I will be honest with you. I always just say, in my mind, I say to myself, you can say what you want to say, but I said, but if you touch me, and I'm going to be honest with you, Mr. Status, I said, if you touch me, I'm going to beat the living hell out of you. That's what I always get say to myself. And I say, it bothers me when somebody say something negative to me. It does hurt. I'm not going to lie to you. But I would say in my mind, just ignore it. But if they touch you, you whoop the living fuck got
let,
to.
let me ask you. I'm gonna ask you one simple question, and I want a simple answer.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to be gay?
Only thing I know, sir.
You didn't answer my question, brother.
I guess
You didn't.
I guess the answer probably be-
You didn't answer what I asked you. Do you, Dwight? Do you want to be gay?
sometimes I don't, and sometimes I do.
Let me get real down on the level that you can really understand me.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to keep on sucking dick and taking dick in your ass? Dwight?
I really don't know, Mr. Patty.
See,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Let me share with you, brother. Let me share with you. Ain't nobody gonna know till you know.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, you made a choice to be gay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You made a choice, and you're battling with it because it takes you too long to answer. The part that you don't like about being gay, brother, is the ridicule and the mental state. So here's what I say to you, Dwight.
Yes, sir.
If you gonna suck dick, if you gonna take dick in your ass, then you got to be content in who you are. It ain't me to judge you. I don't condemn you. I don't judge you. Okay?
Yes, sir.
You 53 years old.
Yes, sir.
In my day, and don't take this the wrong way, but in my day, brother, we would call you an old sissy.
Yes, sir.
You don't have to be a dick sucker and getting dick in your ass if you make the choice not for it to happen. But
Yes,
you
sir.
keep making the choice. When was the last time you sucked dick?
It's been a long time.
When was the last time you took dick in your ass?
Probably about a year ago.
So what have you been doing in this whole year? So you see, if it's been a year ago, brother, that when you suck a dick again or take dick in your ass, it's because you made a choice.
Yes, sir.
Okay? And ain't nobody can do nothing about a choice you make but you.
Yes, sir.
You've got, at 53 years old, man, you got to make a choice as to whether I'm going to be content as a homosexual or I'm going to try to make a change in my life. But can't nobody make that change but you. And y'all can't say it wasn't no year ago. Okay? Shut the fuck up. Y'all don't know. If you wasn't the one that fucked him in his ass, poo, and you didn't have no dick for him to suck, you don't know. And I would not allow any of you to come on my page and put somebody down.
The only reason why I haven't been out messing with nobody is because people play too many games, and and I'm not trying to catch anything or nothing like that. I don't have any disease or nothing like that.
So are you trying to have a homosexual relationship?
I have
You
had
can
one
handle the truth. You
before.
don't. Okay.
I have had one before.
So is that what you want?
Sometimes I'm gonna like this. I mean, sometimes I think that's what I want, and I would like to have another one again. And then sometimes I'm saying it's not even worth the effort even going through that.
But brother, here's the only advice.
Yes, sir.
You're 53. You're a good and grown man.
Yes, sir.
I can't help you unless you want to be helped. And right now,
Yes,
you
sir.
don't want to be helped. You're
Yes, sir.
content in the condition that you're in. So if you're content with sucking dick and taking dick in your ass, then it's on you, brother.
Yes, sir.
It's on you.
Yes,
You have been a homosexual for most of your life. For damn near 50 years of your life. You've enjoyed the lifestyle. So there's nothing that I can really say to you, brother, is that as far as I'm concerned, I look to you as a brother. Okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm not here to condemn you. Okay? I ain't going to condemn you. You got to decide. It ain't for me to decide whether your lifestyle is right or wrong.
Yes, sir.
It's up to you. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But you got to own who you are and where you are. If you're homosexual
Yes,
and that's where you plan to stay for the rest of your life, then own it. Okay? Own it.
Yes, sir.
And say, hell, I'm homosexual. I'm going to keep on sucking dick. I'm going to keep on taking dicks in my ass. But more than that, I love me. I love who I am. Okay?
Yes, sir.
I love who I am.
Yes, sir.
Love is a brother, no matter what decision you make for your lifestyle, love yourself.
Yes, sir.
Anytime you want to talk, call me, man.
Thank you, Mr. Thaddeus, for listening to me, Mr. Thaddeus.
Call me again, brother.
Yes, sir, Mr. Thaddeus.
All right, thank you.
All right. Have a good day, Mr. Thaddeus.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Like, why do you keep asking that? See, sometimes y'all acts are silly. It doesn't go with what we're talking about. Do he desire a woman? Do women turn him on? He's sucking dick. He's taking dick in his ass. So apparently a woman don't turn him on. But that's not for me to ask him. Okay? That's not for me to ask him. The brother calls me for a reason. And some of you will never understand, but I won't allow y'all to disrespect nobody that calls me with an issue or a problem in their life. I won't. Because you ain't that motherfucking important to me. You're not that important. And the reason that a lot of people have issues is because of the judgment that they feel that they're going to get when they open up.
Rowdy.
No, brother, you don't even sound right. This ain't no laughing now. And the reason that men, you think what was an excellent question. I don't give a fuck what you think. It ain't your show. You think it was an excellent question don't mean shit to me. Some questions you don't ask because it does not go along with where he's at. Does he desire a woman and he been sucking dick for 50 years? Hell no. Okay, then don't tell me what to ask on my goddamn show. Listen or get the fuck off. Fuck, I'm gonna ask him, silly motherfucker. Do he desire a woman? And he been sucking dick and taking dick in his ass for 50 years. You don't have to ask me questions. This is not your show. And when people are calling me, they're not calling you. Anything that you can't fight off is a demon. Some of y'all got demons living in your house. You know the man ain't no good or the woman ain't no good, but you can't turn them loose. You are demonized. You know they ain't no good for you. And anything that is not good for you is not godly. But I don't need you to tell me what to ask nobody. I got this. That's the reason it's the Thaddeus Matthews show. Get your page, get your show, find 3 people that know your ass, and do what I do. But I ain't gonna condemn no man or a woman because of the issues that they're going through in their life. And the reason, and we're going to be talking about depression tonight. I almost been on 3 hours there. I'm going to go. It's because of some of the silliness I see on my page. You're too damn judgmental. And we don't know what you're going through. We don't know the sins that's going on in your life. We don't know the trials that's going on in your life.
Brother Thomas.
To accept, press 1.
Brother Thomas, make it quick because I'm getting ready to go. What's up, man? Hey, man, you that city? You that city? And the worst thing in the world is a fucked up city ass bitch ass man. You worse than the homosexual? Because you're a bitch, you don't even know you're a bitch. Depression and mental illness is for real. And the reason people take their lives, the reason people eat a bullet, the reason they cut their slits, they jump off of bridges. How is this man a pastor? Bitch, I'm the best pastor you gonna find, ho. You need a motherfucker like me talking to your silly ass. Because see, you get the whole concept of what a pastor is. That bullshit that you see in a motherfucking church ain't pastoring. Me giving you a good sermon, taking a text, singing Amazing Grace, that ain't ministering. Me talking to that brother, me talking to that sister last night, that's pastoring. That's ministering. And if you don't like what I do, get the fuck off my motherfucking page. Bitches, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck about you. And you ignorant ass, bitch ass men, I don't give a fuck about you. I'm here to help those that want to be helped. I'm here to talk to them that want to be helped. That's it. You may not understand who I am and what I am. Fuck you. You used to that shit on Sunday morning when you going to heading and the trees by the river, all that shit. That's the shit you want to hear. But you don't want to hear truth. You don't want to hear facts. You don't want me. See, it bothers some of y'all when I tell him he's a dick sucker. He is. He'll admit to you. He admitted to you he sucked dick. He admitted to you he took dick in his ass. So what I'm going to dress it up for? You want me to dress up, you want me to make it sound good. You want me to be politically correct. It ain't going to be here. But Jesus said, I didn't come into this world to condemn. I can't condemn that brother. It ain't for me. That lifestyle ain't for me. But the brother is better. He's caught betwixt and between. He's 53 years old. The clock on the wall for him tells him that, hey, get your life together. And he's my brother. He's my brother. I ain't gonna stay in until no 7 o'clock because y'all snowed in. Hell, I gotta recharge these days. And I'm so as Mel gets through teaching her little class, I'm gonna need some fish. Y'all done missed the first hour of Blue Bloods and y'all put the time out. But he's my brother. Whether he's a homosexual or not, he's my brother. And who am I to look down on him because of his lifestyle? Who am I to judge him? And who are you? Who are you? What makes you so motherfucking good? So righteous? I love you like pussy and dick. That's your business. Don't look down on that brother. We all got an X in front of our names. There is none righteous, no, not one. That's the reason I don't use the term Christian no more, because you gave the definition of Christian as being Christ-like. I ain't Christ-like. I'm Thaddeus-like, that knows that I serve a perfect God that's able to forgive me in all that I do. That even when you look down on me, God has me to look up to him. Even when you call me all types of names and say all types of names, and say all types of things about me, God still loves me. Check yourself before you check somebody else. And y'all timing out on Instagram, and I'm so glad. And I want you to know that at 7 o'clock you can call me. We'll talk about your problems. We'll talk about your issues. And I'll stay on as long as you call me tonight. Mental illness and depression is real. That's a part of my ministry. Now, I ain't bringing you back. I'm through until 7 o'clock. I got to get some rest, too. I did 3 hours this evening. 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and now it's 4 o'clock. I did 3 hours. Plus, I've already did 3 hours on the radio. And y'all try to keep me here for 2-3 hours tonight. But as long as I minister, say what you want to say about me. Talk about me as much as you want. But I'm the realest thing that you're going to get as a pastor anywhere in the country. You want to contribute to the ministry? You know how to do. Cash App is Naked Truth Ministries. I'm gone, y'all. I'm tired. And I need to rest my voice. Put these tablets and things on charger. You need to get in contact with me. It's cussingpastormember@gmail.com. And I am your pastor. We ain't in no building. But I got members all over the world. I'm real and I'm transparent. I'm out of here.